chicken, bacon, ranch.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, dear Jesus, how should I move? I got these demons all on me, they tryna take over again. All of this money, I know it can't pay for this life of sin. All that I ever wanted was to win, but I'm not tryna be gone in the wind. Dear Jesus, I need you to walk for me. I need you to talk for me, cause I don't seem to do it properly. Dear Jesus, yeah, dear Jesus.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, dear Jesus, how should I move? I got these demons all on me, they tryna take over again. All of this money, I know it can't pay for this life of sin. All that I ever wanted was to win, but I'm not tryna be gone in the wind. Dear Jesus, I need you to walk for me. I need you to talk for me, cause I don't seem to do it properly. Dear Jesus, yeah, dear
Are
Jesus.
you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, dear Jesus, how should I move? I got these demons all on me, they tryna take over again. All of this money, I know it can't pay for this life of sin. All that I ever wanted was to win, but I'm not tryna be gone in the wind. Dear Jesus, I need you to walk for me. I need you to talk for me, cause I don't seem to do it properly. Dear Jesus, yeah, dear
Are
Jesus.
you kidding me?
Wait, stop and listen. Living with guilt and shame isn't okay. If you were sexually abused,
grandson. Grandson.
What's poppin', chat? Hold on, why do I hear myself? Hello? What am I listening to? Is it... Wait, why the fuck do I hear myself right now? Settings... Audio... Mic... Player combat dialogue, mic volume... Quiet... Loud... How can I mute? Why can't I mute this? What the fuck? Hello? Testing? Audio mic? Damn, bro. Yeah, like that's it. Hold on, chat. I'm trying to figure out some technical difficulties. I don't know. I can hear myself loud and clear through the desktop. I don't know why I have my mic audio going into my desktop. Why though? Why? Is it? It's not screen recording. There's nothing. Uh, yeah, both audio should not be detected for the voice. I don't know why the flip this is happening. Desktop audio, device, da 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 da. Default audio monitoring. Oh, is it that why? Let me see. Audio down mix to mono. Test audio, testing, 456. Fuck though, man. It should not be picking up on my audio, bro. Should not be picking up on a desktop. I don't know why that's happening. Let's see. Let me go to audio settings real quick. Microphone access. Sure. OBS currently in use. Recently activity. Microphone boom. Yup, that's back on. Why the fuck is it echoing? It never echoed before. Testing. Testing audio. Why, bro? Why? I never did this shit. I was never able to. I can't even speak because I could hear myself. Shit's fucking annoying. Here's me just trying to figure out audio settings. Yay. Our audio channels, stereo, mic and auxiliary. That's all simple settings, so I don't understand why, bro. I don't. I really don't. Fuck. If I wonder, hold on. Now I gotta test something. But I'm gonna have to unplug my mic from my camera and then use that one here. Speech, online speech recognition. Sure, I don't give a fuck. Sound devices. Output. Yes, that's correct. Input. No, this is incorrect. Let me see if this device is currently used. Changing any properties during use may cause audio application issues. Testing, testing, testing. I'm trying to test the audio now. See if I can at least test microphone for audio processing, record sample. Okay, that's fine. Audio is default for communication. Sure. I don't know if I did it. Microphone, yes. Testing. Audio 456. Fuck, bro. Why the fuck is it doing this? This is pissing me off. There's no way this shit should be picking up audio like this. None at all. Uh, 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 uh. Camera not picking up audio. Camera not picking up audio. It's this fucking mic that's fucking me up right now. Bullshit ass mic, bro. What the fuck is going on? I got nothing playing in the background. I'm not watching myself on YouTube and none of that bullshit. Yeah, this is fucking me up right now. This is fucking me up right now, and I hate it, bro. Oh, man. Let's see. Alright. I'm gonna see if I can make the wireless mic work. Oh, I'm so fucking sore, bro. That cable's all fucking twisted up. I genuinely feel like somebody's been fucking with my shit, but I'm not gonna go accusing anybody, cause then that's when I'm the bad guy. These people are pricks and pathetic fucks, bro. That's all they are. Alright, we're gonna test this audio real quick. We're gonna switch this. Alright, so when it comes to the audio here, mic and aux, no, default. I'm trying. Hey, yo, what the fuck? Testing. Terrible. And now, this. Bro, you don't know how stressful this is right now. Alright, my output is gonna be game device, sure. But I don't want my audio being fucking recorded like this, bro. Alright, I might just have to, oh, hold on, you know what? Hold on, cause if I could just lower lower the volume to my mic. Damn. Was that was that all I had to do, bro? Was just lower the fucking volume to my fucking mic, bro? There's no fucking way I just stressed all of that just for this. Alright. Well, that deserves some gaming for sure. Oh shit, my legs, bro. Wait, this shit all sideways and shit. You could tell, bro, that shit's whack. There's no way it just naturally happened too. Somebody's gotta be like fucking with my shit, but it is what it is, bro. They clearly have more fun than I am. Alright, let me load up Steam one more time for you guys, and then I'll get into this is what we're gonna be playing today. 6 days in Fallujah. Fallujah, however you see it. Six. Damn, no. Hold on. It lowers the voice, but the moment I put this back up, it goes right back to. Oh, Jesus. Why? Alright. I guess I am gonna need that mic after all. Real quick, give me a sec. Hold on. What do I need here again? This wireless mic. Oh. Alright. Wireless mic plugged in. Wireless mic on. Connected. Alright, and now I just need to change microphone settings on here. Hold on. Microphone. Whoa. Hold on. Testing. Testing. See, but why the fuck is it doing that though? Chat, I'm gonna need some help, bro. I'm not getting my audio. My desktop audio and my microphone audio are mixed up, and I can't get them divided. They're running on the same volume, running on the same mixer control, and I don't know what to do to fix that. So there's default sound device. No. What's this here? This is connected to my headset for output. I think now it just changed, maybe. Let's see. Testing. I can still hear myself, but I think that's only because I'm not using this mic. Hold on. This is loud. Very loud. Alright, now what I should be hearing now is just me, the game, and that should be it. I mean, I could kind of hear myself, sure, but it's whatever at that point. I can't do anything to control it. Let me see if I can still hear the game. Alright, I can hear the game. Audio is working on the stream. I can see the games being heard on the stream. The question is, which mic am I using? Am I using this one? This is the mic I'm using, which means once again, set this up for no reason. Thankfully, it's fucking easy, but don't need this one off. And then audio should still be good. Let me remove this LSPDFR logo for the meantime. Testing, audio check. Audio check. This is where we're gonna be playing 6 days in Fallujah. 6 days in Fallujah. Yo, chat, my head hurts. It's killing me. All of this just made me stress. Alright, I just want to make sure my audio's good. Sounds good. Alright, we chillin'. So, 6 days in Fallujah consists of a storyline based after the capture of, I think, Osama bin Laden, right? I believe so, because of it's connected to what, the 9/11 attacks, or at least it's the storyline behind it, you know. So the deadliest terrorist attack in the world's history happened on September 11, 2001. That morning, 19 Al-Qaeda members flew hijacked planes into the World Trade Center in New York and the Pentagon in Washington, D.C. And they attempted to fly a fourth plane into the U.S. Capitol. Al-Qaeda hoped these attacks would drive U.S. and other Western forces out of the Middle East, similar to the way the U.S. has abandoned Lebanon in 1983 after a deadly terrorist attack in Beirut. After achieving this initial goal, Al-Qaeda hoped it could then begin building its own form of nation, which it calls a caliphate across the Middle East. The global war on terror had begun. Yeah, that's crazy. They just thought the U.S. was going to back away like that. It's ridiculous. Management of Savagery is the name of a book that has guided Al-Qaeda and ISIS strategy since it was published on the internet in 2004. The book described how Al-Qaeda can use heinous acts of brutality to break the will of the people and create chaos that will weaken existing powers. Kinda seems like the Al-Qaeda people were trying to do it's more like a spiritual warfare, understand? Like, it also describes the value of committing barbarous acts against Western cities to provoke Western government into military conflict. Alright. You gotta do these, right? These are the campaigns. Oh, let me see, hold on. Let's start this first mission. This first mission is gonna put us in the field, get us on the ground, and we should be able to start clearing locations.
AAV's on site. Rally up to reinforce.
Let me make sure I'm filled up. Get my team out of here.
Watch. To focus your team on a specific threat area, issue a Watch Go command. Your fire team will quickly engage any hostiles that appear in that area. By default, your teammates will constantly scan your surroundings for threats.
I think I'm supposed to make my way into this facility. They got my 6.
Contact inside there!
Where?
Staged breach. Issue a move go command on a closed door, and your team will stack up and wait for your signal. When ready, look toward the door to order them to breach. Your fire element will flood the room.
Alright, I think this is just a quick training. No real.
Gather up! Hot! Let's go, get ready to breach. You got it. Copy that. Break it down. Prep for breach. Hoorah! I'm on it.
Yo, get in there, bro. What is you doing? Before I end up doing it.
Lean into it.
Damn. Where's my flashlight? Hold on. I don't have a flashlight here.
Check it. Moving out.
That would have been one. Two. I can't see dick.
Clear.
There you go. So X is to turn the light off.
Move. Let me get a shot. Clear. I'm moving. Moving. Move out the way. This way. That's it. Convoys is clear.
Alright. Now we move closer to the sat map location.
Hey kids, on me. Let's move northwest. I'm moving.
Pretty sure we gotta move that way.
Head north.
Clear, bro. Just open the fucking door. Alright, you know what? I guess we can't go out the back. Back out the front, we can. I'm good.
I need eyes north. Watch north.
Maneuver. To send your fire element to a specific position, issue a move go command. By default, your teammates follow where you lead.
Let's head northwest. I'm moving. Moving.
Form up. Use the form up go command to cancel any orders and have your teammates return to you.
I'm gonna try to go in this front door right here.
Push to northwest. Moving. I can hear him moving.
supposed to see for this beat, are they not?
Follow me. Here I go. Reach. Let's do this. Fire in the hole. Get back. Fire in the hole.
Fucking, I look around now.
Hey.
This is some bullshit, bro.
I'm back online.
Alright. Now fuck that, cause I don't know what the fuck is going on with that shit right now. Shit got my head hurting right now, bro. I got the only fucking headache. My patience level is at like 0 right now.
Support's on site. Rally with the AAV to form up.
Watch.
I'm on it.
In the window! Contact!
I see him. What's that doing?
Staged breach.
Yes, bro,
Issue a
yes,
move go
I know,
command on a
yes,
closed
yes,
door,
yes, yes.
and your team will stack up and wait
that.
for your signal.
This is fucking annoying.
Let's do this!
Is that clear?
We're good in here. Complex is secure.
Clear.
Alright,
I'm reloading.
moving out this way.
Maneuver. To send your fire element to a specific position, issue a move go command.
Let's move north.
Form up. Use the form up go command to cancel any orders and have your teammates return to you.
Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole! I hear someone moving.
fire superiority.
Yes,
Use
no,
the suppress
yes.
go command to overwhelm a position with sustained fire.
Hi. I'm empty. Reload. Fuck. Empty. I'm reloading.
Reload them. Yeah. Alright. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible start. Nah, bro. That's wild. Family ain't shit. Alright. Let's camera angle. Kinda terrible. There you go. Mm, Alright, these are options right here. I'll show you some options. We got PUBG, Skate, Undisputed, Body Cam, American Truck Sim, GTA, which would be online or LSPDFR, Sniper Ghost, Ready or Not, and then some Flight Sim. And we can also do some more backtesting. I kind of had a buy side bias on here, but I don't know what happened. Yeah, price has been trailing down, but I was really hoping it'd pick back up, get closer to the 5200s again. But it looks like it's coming for 49.59. 4959. Imagine after that it starts going back up to 9K, bro. Imagine $10,000 gold. Crazy. Okay, I see what silver is doing at least. Silver is probably going to come down to 76, 75. 4961 maybe. For gold. And now we just been testing a good old. We got two strategies. We from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. It's pre-market, right? For Asia session pre-market, Asia session opens. You can trade Asia session right at 8 p.m. depending on what this move is right here. Right, this is technically what you could do. Something like this. I'll explain that a little more as well, and then let's say and then London session technically is the pre-market to New York session. And the trade here should have been this. This should have been the trade here. Alright, so hopefully with this strategy I could possibly get two plays a day. Or up to 2 plays a day. The only thing is this right here. So for my 6 p.m. pre-market, you either look for a sweep, right, like it did here. It just swept this right here. Clean sweep. You enter once it sweeps the 5-minute, and this next 5-minute candle starts to look bullish. I mean, realistically, you can enter somewhere here and then just target your way up. Understand? A lot of people, what they do is they wait for this 5-minute inversion. Once you get this 5-minute inverse fair value gap, then it technically be safe to enter, right? Because you would have got a re-entry at 1 in the morning. But let's say you can't wait till 1 in the morning, then your original strategy is pre-market liquidity, right? That would be your original strategy, pre-market liquidity. That's what you target. And now for our New York pre-market, which is London session, when New York opens, it immediately starts. Look, when Asia session opened, it did not leave any fair value gaps down before it went back up, right? So that's why it would have been a good sweep and then up. All right, so any fair value gap before or right at 8 p.m. Anywhere between 8 p.m. and 8:15, 8:20. Let's say this came down instead and made fair value gaps down here on the sell side. This would have been a harder buy to enter because even if it did come up, it would have went right back down. Understand? During Asia and London session. But it didn't. It was just a clean sweep, no fair value gaps below this low, right? So, but inverse fair value gap above it, so that's buys. And now for the pre-market in New York session, we got this low and we got this high. New York session opened and immediately made fair value gaps down. It ain't go below the pre-market low, London session low. It did not make fair value gaps below London session low. Fine, I get that. But the point is, the moment market opened, it made fair value gaps down. The moment Asia session opened, it just strictly swept and that's it. No fair value gaps down. If you look at a higher time frame, you kind of get this consolidated area for a London session, right? And then what you ultimately want to look for is you want to look for a strong breakdown, which is what it did right here during this candle. And then you want to see current session high get swept, not previous session high, current session high get swept like it did here. Yes, it left the fair value gap behind, but the moment it entered, the moment it inversed it, that's it. It sold off aggressively. Currently, I think we're at a weekly point. I think right now. Oh no, very close. Da, da, da. I mean, we kind of are at like a weekly support area, I'd like to say. So potentially could still see a bounce up, but with the way the daily's looking, it can still reach new lows. This daily looks like it's gonna just melt, right? It's just gonna head and shoulders pattern at least down to 4,800, and then whatever it does here, like whatever at that point it could do whatever here. Yeah, I definitely anticipated getting into some sells up here originally. I woke up around like 6, 7 o'clock, and I definitely seen this original head and shoulders pattern. But I was anticipating a London session low getting swept, which it did get swept, and then it bounced back up fine. But I genuinely wanted to see it come and wipe London session highs first before anything. And then also I've been back testing this strategy as well like crazy. So I was looking for the same thing, right? Pre-market, let it close below. Yeah, like New York session open and it was too much volatility in one direction of the pre-market. It happened way too fast, understand? So strong candle down, liquidated the lows, but that just left more liquidity behind, honestly. And then for the back testing, this is all the back testing right here. Right, so over the span from November 30th to I haven't done this one just yet, so I'm not gonna count it. From November 30th to January 16th, so that's almost 2 full months. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 losses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 break evens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 wins. Right? So, strategy, profitable. Right? Overall profitable. You just need the capital to manage that risk. You need to be able to just take one trade a day, because that's all it is, just one trade a day. You're looking for the same thing happening at the same time, looking to do this, like everything, the same exact thing every single day. Hold on. This was pre-market, broke aggressively above pre-market, waited for current session low to get swept, which technically, let's just say, happened here. Give it some room to play out if you got the risk for it, and then you target previous highs, previous session highs. Right, so the loss is always going to reward you a lot more, or the wins are always going to reward you a lot more than taking any losses. And then the break evens are either a no miss, like a no trade, right? Because you got a missed entry, even though you would have been accurate. Technically, you can still find a way to get an entry, which technically, yeah. I feel like our win to loss ratio would still be a little better if I went through all these plays and stuck to the plan and didn't accept a no miss trade or whatever the case is, because most of my plays happen, well, most of these back tested plays happen immediately within 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. right? But the no miss trades, those are normally the overnight joints that you just gotta wait all night to get an entry. There's no guarantee that you'll get an entry. There's no guarantee of any of that, you know. So, but most of them work. Some of them work out. Some of them of the mistrades do work out. So it can still work out in that favor, and that would just add on to your win rate, add on to your consistency margin, and that's what you're looking for. You're looking for the same strat every single day. You're looking for the same pattern every single day. So it's like something you can't miss, something you practice that it's just like, yo, yep, I'm it's the market should be setting it up for you, understand? And yeah, I was back testing that strategy. Now I want to just forward test that strategy, you understand? So I don't think I can exactly take this strategy that I've been working on for Asia session into London session and New York session. I do have a separate strategy, which is this one right here, which is just session liquidity. New York session opens 8 a.m. You look for previous session liquidity sweep of some sort, or you enter at previous London session lows or London session highs, and then you would target previous London session lows or London session highs. But clearly in most cases, or in some cases, not most cases, because this is also a very profitable strategy as well, um, you just get stopped out, or you would have been in profit at some point, right? Once you hit TP1, set your trailing stops to break even, and then you get stopped out at break even. So it'd be a risk-free trade regardless, which is another thing we look for, risk-free trades. So during New York session, ultimately, right, we had this sweep here, which is why we anticipated this up move. It just didn't fully get up there, and we got these Asia session lows, which got taken out, which could have been a strong support to the upside. But I think one thing that's really stopping this strategy from playing out is just higher time frame biases. Understand, this was way too much of an aggressive sell-off for it to not be supported here, just like it did here, right? Every time it got to that area, sold off, sold off, sold off, sold off. Eventually we'll find our support to start breaking it to the upside. Especially the daily and the weekly, I think are two time frames that you should be looking at to get your overall bias, right? Like, no matter how long stretch it looks, right? If the daily definitely looks right, daily's been bullish, right? It's just been going up, finding its way up, all-time highs, came back down, still working its way back up. But then really focus on this little area here, right? Like, this is what you want to focus on right here. You got our movement going up, right? We got a retracement, movement back up, but failed to close aggressively, right? We got this fair value gap, sure, fine. Did it find support there? No, it did not. It completely inversed it. So that's why we're seeing some sort of rejection. Once you see that, that's when you're like, okay, so, and it sells versus buys, at least for the day, you know? And then after this, really, you just wait for some sort of wait for the next day. Gotta wait for the next 24-hour candle to open up, because you never know what's gonna continue happening for this one. So you gotta wait. It's a risk. It's a risk management reward. Understand? You gotta manage risk. You gotta manage the losses. I did not want to do that. Oh, I almost deleted all my back test data, and I don't want to do that. Yeah, there's plenty of times where I would have gotten into buys, but I just didn't. I would have gotten into buys again at this London session low tap. Would have got heavily stopped out, right? Would have been pissed there. I would have got into buys here, but at this point I wouldn't have known where to put my stop loss. Going off of previous lows, I maybe would have done like something like this. Would have got stopped out there. So you can't always look for reversal plays, bro. You can't always look for reversal plays. Right? Sometimes the chart is moving this way. Right? Just because it broke to the upside here and supported it here does not mean it's buys now. Understand? It just doesn't. There's always a bigger trend line that it's following. Right? Because now if you go to here, if you go here, if you really draw our main trend lines, right? We got main trend line there, and then it's changed its course to here. And these would have been our support or our resistance, but now that it's reactive, you do this. Alright, so originally this trend line would have been down here, because first it this is tab 1, this is tab 2 and 3, but once it breaks Once it broke it here and reacted back down this way, this made us the new high here. So that was our new touch point for the trend line, and these old points are this old point is no longer valid. The first point is always valid, but the second and third point may change sometimes, understand? And then once again, it broke the trend line here and it's reacting. So our reactive spot changes, right? And as you change it, look what happens, bro. You fall right into the trend line. Like, it's like the chart does it for you. You really just need to wait, bro, right? Because instead of these buys, now you would have seen that sell because of the trend line. You would have been looking for clean sells. It would have just been one clean play, right? Look at that. It would have been one clean spanking play, bro. So regardless of what strategy you're using, remember to always implement trend lines and directional bias. Very important. More directional bias is probably more important than anything, honestly. Directional bias is top tier, and without it, you're assuming that this is how the chart is gonna go, and you don't want to assume how the chart is gonna go. And you do the same for the support areas. You find the lowest point. Let's just say, I mean, this is a stretch, but it's important, right? So you would have started here. You would have started here. And then price broke it, respected it, came back down. But then it started going back up. So where do you think our trend line goes now? Here, right? And now price stays above that trend line, and then it broke it. Hasn't really tested it just yet. Been in like strong consolidation mode, right? But we do see reaction up, right? Every time it broke it here, we got reaction. Well, we got the reaction up here. We got reaction here. We got reaction here. So now we just find the best point, the lowest point out of those that touches the trend line but does not interfere with it, right? So if I do this, all of this interferes with the trend line. You don't want that. At first it was fine, but once it started breaking below it and interfering with it, no longer a valid low. Now we change it to that low, and now look where we're at. Look where we're at. We're at a solid spot of that trend line. And now we just gotta see if it's gonna respect it or if it's gonna break it. 4 hour did close extremely strong, so I don't think it'll respect it just yet. It'll probably have to push a little lower first. And if I had to choose where, it would probably be 50.99, because everyone thinks every time it comes below 5100 it's either going to sell off aggressively or it's going to pump up aggressively. So we're just going to wait. And it's already 2 p.m. anyways, so probably not in this session, but it might set something nice up for our 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. session, which I look forward to. Let me see if I can get some music playing. can't exactly play a full song, but
You. Just
I'll probably go
you.
on a walk later as well. Just get some fresh air before the market opens later at 6, and yeah, trying to stay sober. Been doing real good at that. I'm gonna keep doing good at that. I got something big I want to accomplish over the next couple weeks, and yeah, I gotta completely change the game up, you know. That's how true it was. About to drink with the cap on.
Grandson.
Yeah, this is fire. Nigga, what the world? We don't give a fuck. If you down or up, it'll make you go fuck, baby. Nigga, what
Grandson.
the nigga, what the world? We don't give a fuck. Hold on. Nigga, what the world? We don't give a fuck. If you tough, it'll make you fold up, man. It'll make you
Grandson.
So this trend line has got tapped on the 15-minute, but you can't really see it get tapped on the 1 minute. So we genuinely want the 1 minute to come down to 50.87 at least. 50.87. Yeah, that's a little steeper drop than anticipated. You know? If anything, I'm pretty sure 50.56 gotta get taken out first.
It was always clouds on my back. Every time I turned around, it was always
grandson.
Never forsake me, God, it was wrong.
Grandson.
Watch, we gonna get back into the grind, bro. Completely. Rigetti. Great tech company.
Of God for fresh honor. So we need your presence. Oh, your kingdom come, your will be done. Here as it has.
Yo, K, you up?
Alright, I think I'm gonna pull back up on here a little later on when the market's ready to open again. Just for the simple fact that, let me see. I mean, what can I do on here? Ain't really much else for me to do. I got this only urge, bro. I got the only urge to go outside and smoke. But I don't want to. I don't want to at all. I want to keep going. I wish I never got into that bad habit in the first place, you know? Like, straight up. It's like fighting fucking demons, literally, mentally, spiritually, everything, bro. It's the worst of the worst kind, bro. Oh. And I got huge goals that I just can't give up on right now. I can't give up on it at all, bro. Who knows, you know? Who knows what's gonna happen by that day that comes, but you just gotta wait. We just gotta wait. Alright, chat. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Alright, in a few. Just in a few. It's gonna be a little bit. Give me like 2.5, 3 hours. I'll be back. I just don't know if I wanna go outside. I wanna get me a vape, bro. Oh, I need some motivation, bro. Jesus, please give me some motivation to stay going. Give me some motivation. Please, Jesus, please. I need some motivation. This shit's hard, bro. It's a lot harder than people anticipate it or make it look like, for real, for real.
Know that I'm in the shop with a pose at. Actually, bro, hold on, bro. I don't think I'm actually liking how that sound for real.
You wanna hear it? Hear it back.
I did it on my phone before I came here, and like, I honestly think like, listen to this. Let me know. Like just off the rip, like just something about you, like it's just not hitting.
What do you mean?
It might be the reverb, the auto tune, like.
You're saying your phone sounds better than this?
Yes.
Hold on. Just wait. I think I can make it sound better, bro. You say you want more reverb?
Yeah. You get in there. A little bit more.
A little more reverb? Alright, hold on. You want more reverb?
Yeah.
Alright, hold on.
Know that I'm in the shop with a pose at. Actually, bro, hold on, bro. I don't think I'm actually.
I'm sorry to mom, I know that you're sad, dog.
Snoop Dogg was left.
I'm gonna get fucking copyrighted. I ain't even peep what I was doing. Hold on, why this shit so out of focus? Don't come in focus. Just be in focus. Watch, bro. Oh, I'm struggling. My mind's everywhere right now, bro. I need to go for a walk or some shit. What is La Vida, man? La Vida is interesting. La Vida. La Vida, La Vida, La Vida. If it wasn't raining outside today, I would have went, grabbed my bike, would have just went for a spin, bro. Just like I'm doing every other time. But it is what it is, you know? It's fine. I'm finna catch on the next one, bro. I'll be right back. Just want to split these up, that's all. I just want to split them up. It's about to be 230 right now. 230, 45, no, 230, 330, 430, 530. So, yeah, I'll probably start up at 530 again. And then go from 530 to 800, and then see if the strat for 800 works out. If it doesn't work out, I'll wait till 1000 and then see what happens for the night. But let's see. Holla at ya.